361 High School Blast. We're here on the left with outside linebacker for the Rockport-Fulton defense, Phillip Krupa, junior. And on my right, we have Bronnson Hutson, inside linebacker, the senior. And Bronnson, I'm going to start with you first. What went into the success of stopping AP so much last week? I had reiterated with Coach Robbins, you held him to 53 yards, in total yards, and it was just rushing, holding him to 6 first downs throughout the entire game. What went into that dominant performance?
Honestly, we worked that week. We worked on the run. Everybody has an assignment that we really worked on. I mean, we kept going at it. We went at it hard. We studied their plays. We studied their formations. We went in and looked, if they do this, I mean, we got to stop it somehow. But like he said, we weren't too keen on stopping the pass. We're more just focused on that run. I mean, we've really always been a run-stop defense. But we really just worked hard and studied and learned what we needed to do and executed it properly.
Coach Robbins said that they're switching to a new offense, and it's very similar to what y'all go against every week or every day of the week. So did that help? I guess that helped a lot. Seeing that a lot. They had some of that different stuff, but that y'all don't do necessarily. But did that kind of help into it?
It did help a lot because I mean most of our defensive players run our offense anyways. We go both ways, so I mean it did help a lot. We weren't learning anything too drastically new. We kind of just stick to our roots, and we knew how to stop it.
Mm-hmm. And Phillip, same question. If you want to just kind of add on to what Bronnson said.
Yeah.
No.
Bronnson already said it.
So, Phillip, in that game, how many tackles did Phillip have? At the top of your head? I want to say he had 8.
Yeah, I think it was
8. And Michael had 17?
Michael had 17.
Gee, I didn't
Michael
see that.
Total tackles.
Yeah, in total? I didn't see that. Crap. Okay. Phillip, you had 8 tackles. I think you had 2 tackles for loss, if I'm correct. Right?
Yes, sir.
And I believe you also caused the fumble that Ricky. Is that right?
Sway recovered it.
Sway recovered it, but he knocked it out, though, right?
Him and Ricky.
Him and Rick.
Right there.
So and you also had a little bit of a hand in a forced fumble. Just kind of talk about your performance on Thursday night. Friday night. That was your first game going to play linebacker, at least on varsity, as a full time. You coming from defensive end last year. Talk about what that was like. How different that was.
From the things I've learned from defensive end, I also put into my linebacker skills. So I knew what I was doing when I was rushing in and how to get the ball out. If he was going to bubble, I'd take the outside to take him out.
But. Yeah. So I guess let's talk about the Miller game this week. Bronnson, we'll start with you first. What are going to be some keys to success for y'all this week in order to stop Miller versus what y'all did last week?
Really, we really got to focus, not put our full focus on it, but we got to put a lot of focus on their pass game. I mean, I believe we'll be okay on the run. I mean, we have guys that we put in spots that are going to do great for the run stop. But I mean, really, we don't really have the size back there that we did last year. But I mean, we still put guys back there that can do a heck of a job and really stop the pass game. I mean, it's all about assignment. If you're in your spot, you're gonna do it right, and that's how our defense works. It's a puzzle. If you get put in that spot and you do it right, then everything else is gonna work.
Mm-hmm. And Phillip, if you want to elaborate any more on that, what are some keys of success that you believe in order to stop Miller this week? What are some keys of success that you feel maybe you individually or as a team defense that you guys gotta have?
Just our endurance that we build up throughout the week, through every week that the coaches put us through. We just have to keep up with every player and just play our keys right. It'll be in our ball game.
Yeah. And so, I mean,